Penguin Sky Cup, second last day, last clan war of the day. It's winners versus LP Club, and our first match is who versus Colorful. He's back from the bench. He wasn't here yesterday when Iceorg stepped in. No, 14 Sway stepped in. Wasn't too successful. It was a disastrous day for LP Club, losing both clan wars against Newbie and Lucky Future. So they have to step it up to compete for rank 2 in this league. So without further ado, let's just go. Can winners take the second clan war of the day?
We are not starting off with a Farseer here. It is going to be the Blade Master for once.
Are we sure that this is colorful, by the way? Could be 14 Sway in disguise.
Not really sure, no.
How do we figure this out now? Wong, are you watching? Do you know? Let's assume it's colorful until someone... I don't know. Whoever is this, he lost an archer during this creep. And that's pretty damn bad. And he needs a lot of repair. Colorful or 14 Sway opening up with the keeper. So Rock Golem finally down. Potion of Greater Mana. Oh, how nice. And the Shadow Priest for him as well against the Wolves.
Not a Farseer for once. It is the Blade Master, actually.
Wait,
so not going to have to worry about... Did he steal that asset? He stole that asset with a grunt.
Wow.
And wait, did he steal both? No. Okay.
No,
I don't know.
but he gets another Wisp. And most likely another Wisp. This is a good harass for the Blade. 98. Oh, another one! 130.
Oh,
Come on, give me
my.
that one as well. Oh, no, okay. Wow, this is not level 2 for the Keeper. Inventory is insane. But it's not level 2. He has no Entangle. Against the Blade Master. This is really bad.
It could have been worse, though. Like, if this gets scouted right away, the Blade Master shows up, maybe even the Ancient of War dies. This is the reason why normally we don't see Ancient of War creeps early. They are very risky on Twisted. But, okay, he got the item. He's almost level 2. But he's not quite there yet.
Okay, we gotta confirm it's not colorful, but 14 Sway. Playing as Night Elf. So we will change that. As we have a little bit of a break. Whew.
Okay, a bit of a breather here. What are we going to see? We have, most recently by Czech actually, seen a quite refreshing build once again. The Mountain Giant Dryad play, where he was victorious against Focus. By no means is that a completely new build, but not what we're used to, really, in this matchup. Normally, most of the time, it is Keeper Hunt's expansion.
What?
Regame?
Regame?
Really? Okay.
Ooh. After this start? Okay, 14 Sway maybe dropped out. This happens a little. Ay, ay, ay.
I don't know what the rule book says. But it's definitely a good start for the Orc.
Seems like no one is leaving the game yet. That gives us time to thank Shimzy for the 5-month resub. Thank you, my man.
He lost? What?
He lost connection, maybe? Huh.
I hope this isn't just a death win. This would be kind of dumb.
Yeah. So we're getting ready again.
Yeah. Seems like he's got the disconnect.
Yeah.
Damn. I just got myself some water, but now the water's missing. Where's the water now? Shit.
Sorry, I stole it. It got dispelled. It was a water elemental, really. But okay, it's a regame, not a death win. So we go for this again.
All right. Here we go again. Deck has been reshuffled.
Yeah, especially with like starting positions and everything. This was pretty good for 14 Sway, like right next to the mercenary camp, and one of the worst for orcs, as we've seen that the rock golem creep for him is really hard to pull off at that position. So maybe it is better in the long run for Who, but yeah, his opening was great. So 14 Sway again against the mercenary camp in the upper left, and Who in the bottom right. Will he switch it up? Will it be a Farseer this time? Again, we have such a clash of generations here with 14 Sway. We can't point this out enough. This man is 17 years old. He's not even a man. This kid is 17 years old. Who, of course, long time part of the scene, playing for MTW amongst others, winning ESWC, trying to get a foot back into the competitive Warcraft world. Oftentimes struggling. He was challenging Happy before. This could be winnable, actually. Could be his, if I'm not mistaken, first win in this league.
Yeah.
But all right.
This is gonna be one of his best shots, most likely. Also, this map can be pretty good for Orc if you get the pressure on the Night Elf early, if you don't allow him to creep, if you don't give him the space to mass expand. It can be really tough for the Night Elf to find a decent way into the mid game. But 14 Sway is taking the same risk again, going for the Merc camp again. This can be very problematic, but he's lucky this time that Who is actually spawning far away, spawning cross map, and Who isn't even scouting with the peon at all. So, fortunate perhaps for 14 Sway, he may get away with this completely for free.
All right. Thank you, Vangolia, for the information. Colorful is not playing yesterday and today because his wife is expecting their child in like these days. So all the best to these two. And of course, then it's understandable why he's not playing a clan war.
Absolutely. Once again, the Moonwell here over at the Ancient of War. That's pretty cool. Helps out a little bit with healing here in case of harass. Triple Wisp repair. No Shadow Priest just yet. Has to wait for that Moonwell. But yeah, Blade Master, he's got no idea. He's scouting in two directions. Grunts in one, Blade in the other. But because this is cross spawn, can't do anything about this. And this is the calculated risk that we see taken more and more by the Night Elves. Because orcs are so rarely scouting nowadays. Greedy camps like these can just work out for free.
And it does. Not the big inventory that he had in the last game, but big invul, always nice to have. Sometimes we see Night Elves go Demon Hunter second, then the Slippers would be good. Good steal for Who. Not the 100 experience he got in the last harass, but at least something. But this time, the big difference is level 2, is Entangle, and nothing really was lost.
So it's going to be an expansion play, yes or no? I guess that's the biggest question here early on. One Wisp is already moving out here to the side, to the north, where we would see a normal Tree of Life positioning coming up. Blade Master would like to steal some last hits. But the Grunts, it's very hard to find any kind of use for them. If they run into range, they probably just get entangled and killed. Oh, Blade. Gets that last hit. Just barely. Gets at least something here. And the expansion is coming up, not to the top though, but to the left-hand side of the map. Tree of Life in the works.
Okay, how fast will he scout this? I think pretty fast, as a Grunt is moving over to that position. But the Keeper is ready. Good damage is here as well. Can't be too close. But 14 Sway wanted to go for a Hunter's Hold transition. Who shuts that down? It's not shutting this down.
It's going to the Creepjack instead. The Grunt is here already. The Keeper is completely out of mana. And the first Archer does die. Didn't expect the right click there from the Creeps. And this is a cancelled Tree of Life pretty easily. Yeah, no entangle to control.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. We do have a Crystal Ball here. That's nice to reveal the Blade once in a while. But stutter steps by Who. Grunt comes in for the rescue. Could pick up the Tome for more HP, but... Second Grunt
should make this pretty doable. Nice Force of nature blocks actually the
Yeah.
treants here. Oh my god.
You can't hold this.
Crystal ball. Oh, the Blade Master. Wait. Blade's gonna die though.
Yep.
Entangle. He dies for this. Okay.
I think that's good. It doesn't give him level 3. This expansion
Player's forces are under
kill is giving him so much more time. Problem is, Shadowhunter is in production right now, so it's not that fast until he gets the blade back, and he can't creep at the moment, but he has to lick his wounds anyway. But it will delay the 60 supply, 70 supply push from the Night Elf by minutes.
But the Keeper is level 3 now. This is scary. He's making it back to the Moonwells. He's gonna be close to full mana, if not full mana. Wisp spread across the map is looking okay. I like this. 14 Sway is sending out Wisp now. He's trying to look for the opponent's position and wants to probably play aggressively against it now. He is so strong at this point in time. And who has to be a little bit afraid?
He's going Shaman, Shadowhunter, Serpent Wards, Warmill. Which is interesting. Haven't seen it in a while. Hunter's Hall is ready. Only 1 Engine of War. But no Hunter's production at the moment. He's supply stuck. And that, like, not only is the mining delayed, but also the 10 supply that this Tree of Life gives is delayed. So he's stuck at 30 for quite some time.
Keeper is coming in here, and this is dangerous for the Grunts, but there's no backup of any kind of army, so it's only the Entangle over here. First Shaman should be coming out soon, but not ready yet, so just the Keeper by himself, and this is the strength of the level 3. Uses the Invul as well, the big one. If he gets both Grunts, this is actually, should definitely be worth it. Oh yeah, great usage. Can use another Entangle if he has to.
Sidesteps all the time. Who is doing his very best to get us around, but nope. With a Purge, maybe? It would force at least the staff, but no, without losses. I mean, yeah, the big invul is gone, but
Player's
that's about
forces
it.
are under attack.
Well done.
And that is the strength of the early level 3 Keeper, something we only see rarely nowadays. Normally, it is very well prevented by most of the top orcs. But here he gets it quick, and the Shaman weren't quite fast enough to save their friends. Keeper back with more Moon Juice regen, more mana from those Moonwells. And now, the rest of the army's coming in as well, towards the middle, towards the tavern. Tier 2 is finished, so he can go for an Alchemist now if he wants. And there we go.
Very early defense upgrade
Forces are under
for who?
attack.
I like that. If he has the resources, I think could go for another grunt maybe. But for the long run, that's fine. Drags out the Golem, more creeping, and yeah, Alchemist it is, as he said. Flute now would be the dream. With the Magi, okay. 14 Sway takes some time to get up to 50. Queuing upgrades as well. Early. Giving some time to who? Who gets the level 2 SH, sends out the Blade Master. Not level 3 Blade, like he has to stick kind of closest to the army then. With only level 1 Windwalk. Wow, can you do the red spot that early? Well, with Acid Bomb, pretty much you can.
It's still not that easy though, is it? He's not also not just sniping the Warlord, he's actually taking out the Ogre Magi as well. But I guess it's working out. Alchemist is tanking here. He's using quite a bit of mana here to pull this off, but it's going to be level 4 Keeper. Alchemist is going to get it closer to level 3, and the big item, the Staff of Silence. Oh my god.
The player's forces are under attack.
Maybe not that big against this Shadowhunter with wards.
But if he hits all the Shaman when they're clumped up,
Oh.
after that he can go for Entangle kills. Super easy.
Also prevent heal waves, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really good. Doing braces on the other side, not that good.
TP bot here by the Blade Master wants to be ready to go for a bit of a distraction play and TP away if necessary. But it's 14 Sway hitting the base first. Going towards whose main level 2 Treants being summoned. No Nature's Blessing, by the way. Perhaps forgetting about that.
Are under attack.
But this is a great play by 14 Sway. If he forces the TP back, He just TPs himself and bought his expansion so much time. But who is not returning home just yet? Okay, here we go. TP out. TP out. Strong play by 14 Sway.
That rhymes, Remo. Strong cast. I was surprised that he's not sniping the Engine of War. I mean, if he does and killed the engine, I think the trade is fine. He stays at around 50. He prevents the super fast 70 supply again. But with this, he basically only lost the TP. That's about it. Expo running. Production is good. Upgrades looking good as well. With 1-1 already. Heal scroll. Nothing to complain about at 14 Sway side.
This game is looking pretty much on cruise control. Heroes really strong, continuing to creep. Only thing missing really is level 3 Alk, which he might be able to get here very soon. And there's no stopping the 70 Night Elf supply anymore. This ship has sailed. So
what to do now? Okay, he turtles with towers.
But he also needs an expansion. Like, just sitting on one base is not good enough.
Well,
Unless perhaps he can creep up
disagrees.
the whole map, get double level 5s.
But for that, he's creeping in the wrong direction. Can't get red spots. Because that's taken away. I mean, this you don't expect this red spot to be taken. You should have seen it in the inventory. Oh, Beastery. Proxy. So, delayed Wyvern? Maybe who's like, yeah, I totally forgot. I'm the one who plays Wyvern all the time and now trying to squeeze them in somehow.
But they rarely turn out to be very effective against Night Elf with this strategy. Maybe if you hit a crisp tier 2 timing. But that time is long gone. And 14 Sway just creeping up more and more. Alchemist scales well with every level with Acid Bomb and Heal Spray. It's gonna get almost darkness. Well, for creeping it's pretty nice, I guess.
We've loved this on the Blade Master actually.
Oh yeah.
Against
They were
archers?
thick.
Yeah. So TP towards the expansion. There's no speed scroll. On who? I guess he's getting out anyway.
2-2 upgrade for the Hunters is about to finish. Super fast. Something I was very critical of with many Night Elves over the last couple of weeks, not prioritizing upgrades enough. 14 Sway does it well. He's delaying the game, he's buying time, and making sure his units here will become strong. And with those 2-2 upgrades, it's not even that easy for the Blade Master to find the kills in the backline anymore.
Especially without level 2 crit, because he has Windwalk 2. But he has Boots of Kel'Thuzad, that's good. Level 4 Shadow Hunter is really big. And it looks like a fight now. Acid Bomb onto everything. Purging the Treants, but can't prevent the detonates. He got 2. Trying to kite against it, but this is the silence and there's no purges anymore. Okay, there's actually 1, but now the detonates go off. He saved a bunch of Shaman to the back, and that can be critical.
There was some good fadeaway play. The Wisps weren't too impactful, but it's a 20 supply lead, man. Like,
It's tier 1
20 supply
supply.
lead, not only that, but also 2-2 Huntresses. Grunts are 1-2 as well. That's good, but normally it's the super strong heroes who do this in late game. If it was a level 5 Shadow, level 4 Blade, I'd be okay, you know. This is doable, I guess, but it's so hard now. And you can see 14 Sway's confidence moving across the entire map, considering now if he perhaps wants to even attack into the Orc main base.
He sees the Beastery. All that who got out is... I'm not sure if he got a Raider even. No, right? He has Ensnare and a Kodo. That's it. This was not worth it. He doesn't even have to push into the base to do damage. It's really good for 14 Sway. Because there are towers, there are burrows, they all do lots of piercing damage. Hunters suck against that. Who feels forced to creep more? Has a TP. Okay.
A town is under
Here
siege.
3 tech by 14 Sway.
A player's force.
I smell marksmanship, Remo.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of damage on these archers.
Yep.
And more upgrades. And Orb of Venom. So many upgrades. Like, whenever you feel like you can afford it, you should go tier 3.
That's
So many great upgrades for Night Elves there available. And 14 Sway is feeling super confident in this game. And rightfully so. This might be the last fight of this match. How good are the Serpent Wards going to be? They have to be pretty damn good. But 14 Sway is looking fairly strong here with his mass upgrades, with the Scroll of Protection, but has to fall back. Units are starting to fall. These Huntresses taking quite a bit of damage. Heal Spray, not the perfect usage here from the Alchemist in the back. Didn't really look too impactful. And the Grunt still standing strong. Heal Scroll coming in as well. Second Heal Scroll is still available. Heal Wave a little bit too late to save that Grunt. 14 Sway taking quite a few losses. The Keeper in deep trouble now.
Or he might even be ticking down from the Acid Bomb. Has to use the second Heal Scroll. Can he get an exit kill? Yep. So, who holds? Even though his watchtowers were completely useless in this fight and didn't attack anything, he holds at 60 supply. Yes, everything is bruised. Yes, he used 2 Heal Scrolls. But still, I expected worse.
Yeah, and now tier 3 is going to be finishing in a moment. That means marksmanship. That means Orb of Venom. And what else could he get?
Podum. Yaras. Moon.
Chims would actually be sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chims would be instant GG, probably.
It's like almost no anti-air. This would be... There's even no hex. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
if you see an orc against worms, then hex is the first thing that comes to mind. Because you essentially need 2 worms to get 1 worm. But yeah,
Yeah,
there's
quick.
no
A
hex.
player's force.
Look at the Agent of War.
Yep.
Left Agent of War at the expansion.
Got it already
Look
on
at that
screen, man.
marksmanship icon.
It's
Oh
the
my
most beautiful icon in all of Warcraft.
Outstanding. Bring +4 for the Alchemist is actually very nice.
So good. Thank you,
Almost level 5.
Fatty69 for the 19-month resub. Much love to you, my man. Second expansion up, by the way. Who scouts it? Close to level 5 Shadowhunter. And the Blade Master has level 2 crit.
It's 25 damage archers though, dude.
And the third attack upgrade is started as well. Second coolest icon in the game, I'd say.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Third A-bomb attack upgrade though, man. That's Firehand Gauntlets, dude. So, Creepjack coming in, mass purges, mass dispels, and actually who won't lose any units, but he does lose the TP. He does lose position on the map. This is the second expansion now safely coming up for 14 Sway. He's having a grand old time. There's trees coming up everywhere. Only thing he's missing a shredder, and a couple of Chimrus, and then he would be set.
Yeah, this tower approach forced a reaction. That was good. But can't prevent the second base, nor the third base, I guess. Is he waiting for the Berserker? He has no gold for that. Also no tier 3. No transition by Hoop. He's stuck with what he has. Hoping for this level 5 SH with a big damage. 80 supply for 14 Sway. And marksmanship is done. And the third attack upgrade will be done in a second. So actually a Podum now would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
27 damage would be like +3 on all archers.
Sway still patient, not forcing the issue just yet. He knows how far ahead he is.
Level 5.
Doesn't really have too much more room to grow though. He's at 80 supply already. It seems like this would be the perfect time to look for a fight, but
Or
nope.
to build a couple of Chim Roosts.
Exactly. Are they coming or are you
No.
just no? On 4 bases you can go into high upkeep easily as well.
He is in high upkeep.
I know.
Ah, you know, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
that's what
I'm sorry,
saying.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Did you see that? When he threw the acid bomb, it was the range attack from the Orb of... Ah, no, never mind. That was the Orb of Darkness on the Keeper. I was like, what the hell is going on with this Archon?
Wisps again, purged, all of them. He takes 2 out. How many can he take out? The Shaman, though, all silence. Here come the detonates. Blade Master down to like 1/3 already. Has to go for the Invul Potion. Here wave prevents the Kill of Disgrunt for a little. Trying to aim for this Alchemist. Level 5. Purge. And the Alch dies. Well, we said, how can he improve? Well, maybe. How about a staff? That would have helped. And now, hero kill potential is pretty damn high. 52 supply only against 77, but everything's bruised for 14 Sway.
Is who actually winning this? I was so 100% sure this was over.
Dude, these 100% are not working the past couple of days, Remo. Oh, big pickup, though. Oh, Purge is on the Entangle. Can he somehow heal him? No, level 6, he got an entire level! At level 5 Blade!
That was 3 hunts with protection scrolls. It just doesn't do crap. Snake's too strong.
Snakes are freaking strong. And the Blade Master has the time of his life now there in the back. Ah! Hunts are kind of melting again. Oh my... Oh, TP out. I thought he was a little too greedy. Okay. The problem persists, though, that there's 4 bases for 14 Sway.
Yeah.
Expansion by who is coming? No tech, though, so it's the long one. He's down to 42 supply, but the heroes are crazy. And especially if he gets Blade Storm. Then things are really insane. But 14 Sway doesn't even want to give up his 4th base. TPing in immediately, and look at the supply.
Damn, dude, that was a lot of production that just suddenly bursted back into his army.
I think it looks more than it is because of treants and wisps and stuff.
Yeah, it's actually not that many hunts. It's only 5.
Yeah.
If you get past those, everything behind is like easy kills. Kind of easy.
Main gold mine down, by the way. Who burned through a lot of consumables as well. Invul and healing. There's only a heal scroll. And 14 Sway is flanking him.
Reaper is pretty close to level 6 here. Doesn't need too many more kills. But it seems like for every kills he gets, he gives up a lot more.
Especially time.
And the Alchemist is back. He should definitely go for an invul on that hero. I know it's hard to say goodbye to all these beautiful items, but the claws at this point should really go.
Let's not forget that 15 supply is wisps. Maybe even more. Stuck in the mines. Who wants to hold this one base? This is where he's retreating to. Is he? Oh, grunt into such an ease. And that's Tranquility real soon. And there's no Hex. And there's no Raiders.
Acid Bomb once again, -5 armor on everything. And this is gonna have to be the hold. Who did it amazingly before? Can you do it again?
No mana on the Shadowhunter. I have so few hope for the Korean, but let's see how this goes. Again, sniping the wisps fairly early. Heal scroll used early as well, and there's no rescue. Almost for this blade. He's still ticking down with a big acid bomb. Level 6, Tranquility. Everything will heal. No disable at all. This is the win.
We haven't seen Tranquility in a while.
Nope.
It's a pretty little effect. Looks nice. Feels good. And that's it. Everything's about to die in the back. Who has nothing left? Not the Blade Master either. He dies. GG! And the win for 14 Sway.
Yeah, 1-0 for LP Club. Starting redemption for yesterday when they lost to Newbie and LF. But who, again, on Twisted, fighting a good fight. Maybe we shouldn't ridicule him anymore.
We're not really. We're just saying he's not as good as Happy. And that's you know.
Well, I do.
Few people are.
I mean, we say that he's the weakest player in this tournament, which is pretty much true. As seen now. He had no solution against this mass expo play. 14 Sway took the lead. Didn't pressure into an early GG, but rather into stability. And 4 bases are pretty stable, I'd say. Yeah. Who had one good fight in him, but then he was kind of dry on everything, on consumables, on mana. And then if you have to defend again without mana on the Shadowhunter, no chance.
Yeah. So now the 2 carries have to come in next. Chimiko or Shock. Who are you going to put in? maybe it would be a good idea to put in Sock, so you have the counter pick card of Chimiko versus Focus still.
Yeah, and no, well, if you put in, it's so hard to say. If you put in Chimiko, he will most likely win, and then you have Romantic, because Human Mirror and Chimiko, it's pretty much a death win. And then
What
you
if
have
14 Sway plays Human Mirror against Chimiko?
that would be interesting.
But wait,
Never?
does he do that nowadays?
I don't know. I think I saw it. I think I would see Sock and hope for a double kill.
Yeah.
Because Romantic is the 99.9% counted to Chimiko. I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
It's also going to be map choice. We don't know this, right? Does 14 Sway have to stick with Night Elf now? We don't know the rules on that one.
I don't think so. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm going for smoke, Remo.
You go ahead.
Thank you.
You leave me here alone without my water. No problem. I'm still looking around. Where is it? I don't know. Yeah, yesterday when we were casting here in the second round of Penguin Sky Cup, it was a pretty fast day, but today it is looking a lot more extended. Perhaps it's going to be a perfect transition into our second part of the evening, because we're not only going to be covering Penguin Sky Cup today, but also W League Europe. As you guys may be aware, we're going to have some of the best European players facing off against each other later on. It's going to be Hawk, Cash, Sonic, and Thorzane. 4 players battling for 2 more slots in the W League Europe, because in the top 4, we already have Happy and Spiral, having made it there in first and second place. And now we're going to be adding to those two more players later on. Hawk against Cash, the everlasting Russian classic. The fight for the silver medal in Russia, I guess. Happy has claimed the gold medal there and the throne there convincingly for a long time. But who's the second strongest player at the moment in Russia? Hawk may have to be favored there. Hawk has been practicing a lot on netties lately, and Cash, not that much, to my knowledge. And then Sweden versus Ukraine, Thorzane versus Sonic. Pure aggression, hyper aggression versus 200 IQ plays. It's going to be a lot of fun as well. We don't have our next game hosted just yet. Yeah, I wonder, does 14 Sway have to play Night Elf or not? This changes a lot. Maybe that's what they're inquiring now as well. Because if 14 Sway has to stick with Night Elf, that makes picking maps much easier. This could be now Terran Stand, for example. Terran Stand, Human versus Night Elf, usually always good. Terran Stand, just a very favorite map for Human anyways. But we'll see. I wonder who makes the calls. Who's the one who decides now who to seed? Is it who? Is it Fov? Chimiko? Sock? I don't know.
Well, who played? So I guess it's not him.
Isn't he the team captain though? Who?
Fov is.
Fov. Oh, okay.
By the way, funny little tidbit from last week. When I was casting solo, there was this amazing game. I think 1-0 versus Focus. I'm not 100% sure. And I said, "Oh man, I wish I had Remo by my side, because then he can point out these nice little details that 1-0 did. That was like so amazing, just to make this even better." Because it's solo casting and do a lot of play-by-play, blah 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 blah. Then I watched your cast with Starshape on Sunday. Huh? You missed me as well, huh? I was looking through the clips. And you were looking for a word, and Starshaped helped you out, and you were like, "Oh, goddamn! Thank you! Finally, it's always when Neo is with me. It's like I can say whatever I want and let me go through with it. He can't really help me in the cast. Blah blah blah." Like, okay, that's your perception of casting with me. Thank you very much.
It was much funnier the way I said it.
That's absolutely true. It was.
There was a perfect. There was a perfect, line for a joke there, and I grabbed it.
It's true.
I was just kidding, of course.
It was in good spirit, and it was noticeable.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun with Starship, actually. I think we, at times, were even having too much fun. Like, in between, it felt like we weren't casting. We're just hanging out and talking shit. But
sometimes those are the best.
Yeah. And I mean, there were some shit games in there, so some shit casts soon as well.
It's fine. W3IL group stage is time to do some Luels, I think.
Yeah, it was nice to have Starshaped on again. It had been a while.
Yeah, how many toilet breaks did he take?
Not that many, I think. Not that many.
Chimiko it is! Thank you, Josen Leclerc, for your 4-month Prime sub. Much love.
Leclerc, thank you.
How much are you looking forward to visiting Ugri and Aussie?
That's gonna be so much fun, dude. Oh, I'm gonna embarrass him so much. That's the best kind of parties. You go to a place which is far away, where you know nobody, and you're never gonna go there again, probably.
And you have an open bar.
Yeah. And I have an open bar. Oh boy, this is probably gonna be a
Remo,
fucked up night.
You are the Back to Warcraft representative there. There's meltdown people there.
No. Look, it's like in war and at meltdown, everything is allowed. Okay, this is gonna be an exception. There's gonna be no rules. It's just gonna be.
Dude, if you embarrass us in front of Sophia, I will kill you.
Who's Sophia? Is that his wife?
That's the owner of Meltdown. She has a Back to Warcraft shirt. She knows us.
She does?
Yeah.
Dude, if you're having a party in a bar, you have to know what's coming,
Yeah, but it's you. Like, you are like... Sometimes when you drink, you're like a natural catastrophe. So...
Yeah,
behave! Behave. That's all I say.
No, probably not. We'll see.
Oh my god, I should really go and control you. Okay. Let the kid go on his vacation. It's gonna be fun for almost everyone, I hope. So 14 Sway is still playing the Night Elves. His opponent is Chimiko. 1-0 lead for LP Club. We have a Demon Hunter this time against the Night Elves. Against the human. It's still 14 Sway playing as Night Elf. For Chimiko, not going for a Mountain King on Northern Isles, starting in the upper right as a blue.
Who are you going with to ESL 1, by the way?
Pico, Anna, Rike, some Rocket Beans guys, Marco, and maybe Nick. A lot of people.
So a big real life crew, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna be totally clueless. As to what's going on.
Absolutely.
To be fair, though,
be there as well.
when we were there, we didn't really notice much of the games either.
No recollection of one game of the entire event. And I texted the guys from Paderborn if they're coming along.
Oh shit, are they coming?
I don't know yet.
Dude, if they're coming, I'm gonna be really jealous. They were the funniest dudes ever.
Probably, yeah.
Damn. But it's okay. I'm gonna embarrass everyone in North Sea. That's also gonna be good.
Okay. Side, if you're watching, please control this guy. Put him
Dude,
to sleep with your
Side-
Dreadlord skill.
I hope Side gets totally fucked up and suddenly becomes like really loud and really unpleasant and stuff, which, kind of like me. But rather unlikely.
Instant expansion for Chimiko.
It's pretty unusual.
Nice dispel against the Water Elemental by 14 Sway. So this is a little more damage on the peasants.
Claws plus 9. Here we go.
Yep, we like that.
Doesn't summon the next Water Elemental. That looks pretty greedy, man. Okay, does it now, but pretty good damage on the peasants. Is it time for Immolation?
He didn't skill yet. Oh, Mana Burn it is. I think there's a lot of damage potential with Immolation here.
Oh, the block from the water elemental! Oh, Chimico.
He's doing it again.
Look at this goddamn block, dude.
Running circles around this Demon Hunter while putting in the damage. It's so cool to see.
It's still looking a little bit iffy here, though. Still peasants hurt, still creeps not dead, still only level 1 AM. But
And
I guess
T2
it's working out.
T2 in the process for putting sway. Archmage finally levels up. Creeps finally dead. But yeah, let's see. 14 sway, not going for Huntress, not going for his own expansion yet. Might even be.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Look
what?
at the Demon Hunter experience. Did he deny 2 creeps?
Oh. Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure.
I think so too.
And he seems to have some ping issues.
He at least denied 1. That one is absolutely for certain. That's not that good. You want to
Nope.
get that level 2 quickly, and ideally level 3 quickly after. Okay. Giving a re-game here is kind of sketchy, though.
Especially since it's the second time.
Yeah, a lot happened in this game. This was basically a horrible early game for the Night Elf.
The Orc Wolf admin has to decide.
It's a shame, of course, that, disconnects are still a thing. But it seems like it's not on NetEase's side. It seems like it's just, 14's way, unfortunately.
Yeah, he says lag, and then he was disconnected. It's only him, no one else. Maybe he's like Johnny Cage playing from a laptop with mobile internet. But the mobile internet in China is insanely good. So, okay, it's a regame. Without any discussion. Chimiko just ... And 14 Sway disconnected. Again, from the room, actually, which is something that never happens. Okay, more time for trash talk.
Oh, side is in chat.
I cannot control Remo. Okay. Yeah, I kind of see that.
I'm mostly joking here. Nowadays, normally I don't drink that much anymore. It's just comes with too many downsides. You feel so awful the next day. You don't remember anything. And oftentimes you get told pretty embarrassing stuff about yourself. But we're going to have a good time. Ugri told me that he has 8 beers, and I have to try them all. So, these are not my words, Neo. This is Ugri's words.
Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue for you, right? I'm not worried if you drink beer. I'm kind of worried if you start liquor stuff. Or drink like 20 beer.
We'll see. At least it's not the Bitburger beer from ESL 1.
That got us pretty hammered.
Yeah, Jaws was able to get that for free in the press area thing.
Which eventually means that we got it for free.
Yeah.
For quite
I haven't had the Christmas drink in a really long time, dude.
Oh no, it's time. It's definitely time.
It is time. It is becoming time. You have to have a couple at ESL 1.
Absolutely. It's on me. If the Parabonas are coming, it's on me.
I'm really going to be jealous if they come, dude.
I will send you a voice message. A little greeting. Okay, regame starts. And hopefully everything is working according to
I just remembered. Kevin is also coming to Kevin Schwem.
Ah,
The legendary
Meltdown.
Kevin to North Sea. In case you guys haven't deciphered it yet, esports bar is opening up in North Sea. Our very own Ugri is opening it up, and it's next month. And I'm pretty sure anyone can come. So,
Yeah.
you guys, if you want to swing by, get drunk with the boys, do so. Next month, I think the 20th or something.
26th, right? Last week.
26th. There we go.
I think.
Maybe. You can find it Twitter, Ugri, North Sea, Meltdown. You guys are smart.
Well, most of you. We have the same positions again. 15 sway, 14 sway, whatever. In the bottom left, most likely going for a Demon Hunter again. Chimiko in the upper right once again. So, yeah, could be a good opening. Or a better opening if he kills all the creeps himself this time.
What if he disconnects again, by the way?
I don't know.
Are we just gonna regame until he can finish a full
Let the
match?
admins do it. We're not responsible. We're just here casting.
Yeah.
Laid back.
So you just saw the level 1, or the instant expansion. For the perfect counterplay to which is Keeper towards the Ogre Magi camp. You can creep that camp, get the big consumable, run over, still get level 2, and then harass. But he doesn't do that. It's the same opening again by 14 sway, going for the demon and the safe creep camp. I'm still not sure why this is the camp against human. Against undead, I can understand it. Against orc, I can understand it. You know, early pressure and stuff. But human never pressures this map on level 1.
It's not really about the item, because it doesn't matter much which item you get at the orange spot. It's always good for trading. Well, maybe not mana potion, Wet of Mana stealing.
I guess if you go for the Ogre Magi camp first, it takes forever until you get at least 4 archers, plus the Ancient of War walking over to the gold mine. If that is your intended creep route. So with the Ancient of War in that position, that is much more feasible. So, Demon Hunter. Earlier was stuck on 80 experience. I guess it was only 1 deny. But then 1 deny still hurts. Yeah, it was 1 deny. Don't do it again. Okay, he won't. And same play by Chimiko as well. This time no Wisp Detonate though, right?
Exactly. So less damage on the workers. Demon Hunter is coming in though. Mana, second one not spent. There could be a detonate. Gets the claws again. Same opening basically. Oh, that was close with the level with the water elemental here. Could have been a detonate and then can't summon the second one, resulting in a lot of damage. Well, less damage. First kill, but surround? Nope.
Team are very willing to trade over here. Oh, surround could be attempted. Oh, nice block by Chimiko. Can he block the other way as well?
Yeah.
Of course he can. He's Chimiko.
So sick.
Oh, he's so good with that.
How he has this island talent with blocks and surround. It's so sick.
On his tiny ass picture, 1800 by
Nice!
600.
He's not doing that anymore. Don't spread outdated information. He's playing
Were
normally
you
now.
considering saying fake news, but you don't want to popularize Donald Trump's lingo?
Maybe.
That's adorable. Archers are coming in. Taking a few
Adorable.
pot shots here. We have the Dust of Appearance already on the AM. In the Demon, you can see it without level 2. He's taking quite a bit of damage over here. Goes for the boots. That's going to help him out. Chimiko wakes up the... Oh, the blocks again. The blocks again! God damn!
You shall not pass! And he's not. Has to go back. By the way, you never said I'm adorable. Thank you very much. Feels good. You should do that more often. But yeah, this was just a stop sign for this Demon Hunter. He can't do anything anymore. Save Expo. Done now. He's a little short on lumber for towers and stuff, but I guess this will equal out soon.
Town is under siege.
It's a good early game for Chimiko.
Footy's reaching around from the other side. It's a trap! Oh, the one archer gets by though. Whew. Just barely. Whew. Scary, scary. AM gets 1 kill.
A player's forces
Footy
are
production
under
is
attack.
continuing. Mass footies here. Chimiko wants to be able to hold on in case of a tier 2 push. Is that what we have? Well, we do have a Hunter's Hall, which is severely delayed, by the way. So lures will be coming a little bit later. Demon towards the expansion. Putting in some damage, but it's not that much damage.
14 Sway can't even go for a second hero, right?
You could block him in right here. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm stuck.
Power build, and he keeps him stuck. Oh, doesn't even need it. Trying to trade with the Archmage. It's kind of working nicely, but...
Surprisingly even, dude. What the hell?
Oh, 20 HP. One more swipe, pretty much. But Demon Hunter dies, and Chimiko has the perfect early game. Naga push now, but Yeah, no.
You know how to revive from the altar. At least it's cheap on level 1. No shop either, so it's tough for the AM right now to do anything. Oh, he's still coming in! Oh, Jesus Christ, 13 HP.
Still nighttime. Can you use Shadow Melt?
Oh my god!
Freaking way.
God damn to me, good.
If he walks
really
into the
coming in
knockout...
for the right click?
Yeah. Sick!
Whoa! Damn!
Yeah, that was
That
a
was-
punishment.
That was outplayed. Holy shit.
So nice to see how strong he is with these surrounds and blocks. Like, perfect match to display Chimiko's strength.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, throughout disconnects, actually.
Yeah.
How funny.
Damn. Really cool. 1-1. Winners equalize this. And now, LP Club can send Focus or Romantic. I wouldn't see an Orc against Chimiko if I have a different choice.
Yeah, I think Romantic is the obvious choice here. I mean, everyone knows Chimiko is very weak comparatively in Human Mirror.
Yeah, let's dig up some stats, Remo. Let's check Warcraft.
Let's dig up some stats, boys.
Dig up
Let's
some
go.
stats. So his damn, the stats are not too impressive actually, but that he must have gotten a lot better in Human Mirror. His average win rate is 47%. Against Orc, he's at 56%. Human Mirror, 44. I expected this to be less. When did he win a Human Mirror?
We can go through the results.
He lost to Romantic. He lost to Infi. He lost to Sock and Luxury. He won against Sock in June.
Yeah, there we go. Ah, yeah, that was the group stage. Yeah, that was WGL. That was when Sock
yeah.
played the Dark Ranger rifles.
I mean, yeah. That doesn't count.
He defeated Imperius in Shook Cup.
He lost to Blade.
He's got a couple of wins though.
Yeah,
come
I
on.
mean, but in stats, he's really not that good in Human Mirror.
Yeah.
Compared to other matchups.
He used to play this super weird tier 3 stuff. Does he still play that?
No, not really.
So just play standard? Just breakers?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think so. That's what I remember. So Remo, yesterday was New Music Friday. What did you explore?
Nothing new yesterday, but last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, I had heard that apparently Lana Del Rey's new album was supposed to be magnificent.
I heard the same.
And I've been listening to it, and I think it's pretty nice. I don't think it's like a game changer or anything, but I think it's pretty good.
All right, that's good. Yeah, she's like, I've no idea. Like, a lot of people hate on her for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, why? Is there anything?
No, I think she has decent music, but it is pretty poppy. There's like very little edge to it. It's like pretty popcorn
but very well
straightforward.
done, I think.
Yeah.
In general.
Why? What have you discovered, Neo? What's new?
I feel like I asked myself the question yesterday: can you know too much good music? Because I feel in the past 6 weeks there was always an album that I would like to rank across my top 10 of the year. But because there's so much new stuff, I tend to forget about the stuff that happened 3 weeks ago, and it falls off the radar a little bit. This week, what was the good album this week? Tiny Moving Parts was really good. Sleep on It was really good. And I yet have to listen to the new Microwave album. Didn't even have the chance, man.
Did you listen to the new Bon Iver album yet?
No.
Are you not gonna?
I don't know. There's too much other stuff. I feel.
Are you not in the alternative mood right now?
Nah, not too much. I'm a little pop punky recently. Like
Okay.
bubblegummy pop punky.
Yeah.
Kind of a good mood.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sirius Raven. 10 months. Great cast as always. Smiley face, he says.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice and long cast today,
Yeah.
boys. We're gonna have after Penguin Sky Cup here right now. We're gonna have continuing later on the European action with W League Europe, which is supposed to start at 5, which we may have to push back a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah. Depends on how the games go. If Romantic is coming in and does a double kill, then it could be. Then we could actually be in time. And tomorrow, Remo, the
Tomorrow?
same. The same. We
Oh,
have
yeah.
3 clan wars tomorrow.
That's
First,
pretty
we have
cool. Who are we gonna have, Neo? Who are we gonna have?
Remo, we got the final of the Penguin Sky Cup with newbie versus winners, which sounds pretty promising according to today's performance. And then newbie versus lucky future, which could give us the matches of Lin versus Happy or finally Happy versus 120 in a competitive environment.
Wow.
Wow, indeed! And then
Wowee.
at 5 we go to W3IL, of course, and then we have Cascade versus Dust, I think. Yeah. Looking good. And then
Looking
we
at
have
the
2
standings
days.
again, though. Like,
Huh?
Looking at the standings again, though. It's like so hard for newbie to not get first place.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is it even possible? They have to lose both clan wars, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So
So they have to lose.
They have to lose pretty hard as well.
Yeah.
Well, wait. If winners take this clan war, and winners defeat newbie, winners would be 4-2, and newbie would be 3-2. No, that can't be true. Yeah, then. Okay,
Yeah,
if
true.
newbie loses both and winners wins both, winners wins this league.
Imagine that.
And that is not entirely not possible.
True. Yeah, Happy Man. He's been, lifting so much, carrying so much the weight of his team. But in the 2 ace matches, in the grudge matches, he failed twice and basically was responsible, in quotes, for 2 losses.
Yeah. Well, he was also responsible that they got to that stage.
Yes, I know. But, still.
Focus is coming. That is a surprise. Chimiko versus Focus. Chimiko's pretty much killed Soin before. And am I too high on the hype train? In this matchup, I wouldn't separate Focus and Soin so much in terms of skill. Recently.
How much percent? Like it
Get
focuses
away
100.
with your percentages. They don't
Focus
work.
100%. How much is Soin?
92.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say like 96 or something.
Oh my god, like 4% difference. That would have been a complete, utter.
That is a big difference, Neo. There once again, we can see you didn't watch Breaking Bad because those high 90% numbers, they don't sound like much, but they make all the difference in the world, Neo.
When it comes to heroin cleanness, for sure.
Methamphetamine, Neo. Don't embarrass yourself. Come on. Okay, here we go. Guys, we are going into the next map. We will quickly erase out of our memories that Neo refuses to watch one of the greatest TV shows of all time, but whatever. We're going to focus on Warcraft now. We're going to have the next match here between Winners and LP Club. It's going to be Focus One of the heavy hitters of LP Club along with Romantic now stepping into the ring. A bit of a surprise. It seemed like Romantic should have a great matchup up against Chimico, who historically seems to struggle in Human Mirror, and who is also historically really good against Orc. So what does that mean? Does that mean that Focus just feels borderline unbeatable in this matchup recently?
Focus feels borderline unbeatable. What the?
Whoa! That's the first time in at least 2 months.
Paladin opening, dude.
What? I was
Yeah.
looking in the other altar. It's a Blade Master.
Oh wow. What is happening?
Yeah, Focus has been for 2 months playing nothing, literally nothing but Farseer against Human. And now he plays Blade. And Chimico plays Paladin.
I mean, Devotion Aura is a pretty good counter to a Blade. But you
early game,
you play Paladin rifles. But where's the rifles? Or how do you play this? I haven't seen this.
me neither. This is cool, man. I like this.
I like Trouser Snake. 5-month resub.
Player's
God, this
forces are
stream
under
is
attack.
dope. Thank you, man. Thanks for spending your Prime sub. And us?
He's going for the WordCamp creep right away. The Blade Master was veering off, but now he's gonna go to the shop again. Gonna go for the circlet. Is he gonna see this, or is he just gonna go for the High Priest? This could already be quite a nightmare for Chimico here early on.
Let's go into the High
Blade
Priest.
Master, though, does not go north to scout.
If people tune in right now, they must think there's a bug in the overlay. Robe of the Magi, that's good for some Holy Lights. That is bad for the Blade Master's damage. Comes in now, and he must be like, am I still dreaming? Where's my coffee? Waifu, I need more coffee. This can't be true. Playing around it. Nice.
Oh, nicely done by Chimico. The backstab damage there was not enough for the last hit, thanks to the inner fire, giving much more armor to him. Oh, again denies the last hit. Chimico, with all the patience in the world, secures that last hit. Gets pretty close to level 3 with that already. It's still gonna be a little ways, but he's not far away, honestly, out of his first camp. But it's gonna be a late tech. It's gonna be a super late tech. So late, in fact, that is he perhaps gonna expand here?
It would be so weird. He gets this one as well. Man,
Dude.
Focus. He's usually so good with these last hits, but just not happening.
But it's credit to Chimico. He's playing around
Yeah.
this perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, About these damage threshold, he's doing it absolutely picture perfect. Blade Master's out of mana. If he gets surrounded here, he's dead. Focus?
And that's a 20% damage reduction already. You can't really steal too much. Another... Didn't get anything.
Pally first expansion.
Player's
What
forces are
the hell?
Berserker for Chimico as well. This is so big against Wyvern to have at least some anti-air for the possible Wyvern harass, which is coming most likely soon. No towers. No Wards Elementals, no Archmage, no Stormbolt.
Is Chimico gonna bait the last hit? If the Blade Master goes for the Ogre Magi, he might end up in this round. Oh, that was close. Gets the item, not the last hit. Blade Master now with the next circlet. But Pally is level 3. He got at least 2 more Holy Lights.
Devotion Aura 2, by the way.
What?
Yep, mass armor. Mass armor, man. Renders the Blade Master useless with mass armor.
Okay. What is this game, man?
Double Beastery Shadow Hunter? Okay.
Chimico needs a lumber mill though. He needs towers.
Are
Yeah.
under attack.
Maybe he's
Focus-
using it for SimCity a little. I don't know.
Focus loves throwing in these Wind Riders every now and then.
Yeah,
And with Wind Riders, you can try to snowball, look for the anti-air pickoffs, but this time there's a Paladin. You will be able to heal these Berserkers. And Shadow Priests.
you can hex. Early hex aggression Hex the Paladin. I mean, it's only level 1 Holy Light. Right?
But it's 3.5 armor on everything. Huh.
That is correct.
Focus was already caught off guard yesterday against the unusual play by Czech with
A player's forces are
Dryad's MGs, which he didn't seem to be prepared for.
Expo is up around the 6-minute mark, which is fine. Tomiko again, kind of surrounding this grunt, takes that one out. Not easily. Nice speed scroll by Focus. So there's the Hex, but not long enough. Holy Light is strong.
Yeah. Dispel from the Shadow Priest. Abolish against the Hex. And the anti-air survives. First Wind Riders here.
And Lumbermill is up. So he kind of needs to hold until he has 1 to 2 towers in the base.
Yeah.
And then that's it for now.
This is costing a lot of lumber, so the tier 2 tech is going to be incredibly late. But if the towers come up, this should be a good trade-off, I guess, for Tomiko.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, Focus seems to be clueless what to do.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't blame him.
absolutely.
This is a Pally first expo. Nobody plays this.
Nice positioning so far on the ranged units. Fades a little with these workers and buys so much time for the towers. Tier 3. Focus goes tier 3.
Okay. Makes counter expansion a lot easier. I think that's the primary idea here. Alright,
Nice
tower gets
snipe by
cancelled.
Focus, yes, without losing a single Wyvern. He has some problems with healing now. Didn't bring heal selves.
But he can never break this position. With 3 trolls here plus Holy Light, you can't overpower this. He can just
It's now 5
delay the
trolls and
securing of
muddy.
the base.
5 trolls and muddy. This is too much.
Oh, slow? He could surround the Blade Master. He would
Try.
die. There's no mana anymore. And he gets it.
Of course he does.
What the hell? What?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He just defeated Focus, never teching to tier 2.
I think that looked like Focus was in the same boat as us. That he had never seen that before.
Yeah.
Whatever he tried was completely fruitless. But those last hit denies were perfect. That was literally frame perfect. The kill threshold, the HP threshold was perfect every single one of those cases.
Yeah.
That was sick.
At
by
2
Tomiko.
camps. At the Merc camp and at the little green.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, man.
Dude, these units were pretty tanky. And then there's heal from the priest, there's heal from the paladin. He was a little lucky with the rope, but whatever.
If you play Farseer against that, is that so much better?
I don't think so, because
so you play.
I don't know, Dispel as well, right?
Yeah, you play Farseer, you harass the Merc camp right away, but the first 2 wolves are instantly dispelled.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't expect this. And you can't expect the Merc camp early.
Dude, what a pocket strat.
Yeah, seriously. And that's what, like, kind of what we said. Don't seed an orc against Tomiko. That's not the way to go. And now it's tournament life on the line for LP Club, and Romantic has to deliver now. If winners take this, LP Club is 2-4, and winners is 3-2. Every single human being that watched this tournament had winners on 4. Don't tell me otherwise. There's no way one person thought they would claim better than rank 4.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm still dazed by that Pally first.
Yes, yeah.
What the hell was that? We're gonna have a Human Mirror now next, though. And Human Mirror is normally the matchup which least allows for deviation. That being said, we have seen MK first before, but that was a long time ago. You remember those cartoons on Super RTL in the mornings where the dinosaurs were on TV, the cartoon dinosaurs? That's kind of like the era you have to be thinking. It was a long ass time ago. Nowadays, it's all AM first, all one base play for the most part, I guess, and breakers. Imagine if Chimiko pulls off something like a Pally first here again. I would lose my mind.
Pally rifles, let's go. Against Defend Footman still makes it work. Okay, we have China versus Korea, Chimiko versus Romantic, and LP Club versus Winners. Match point for the Koreans. That would be such an insane upset. Defeating LF and LP on one day is unthinkable. But alright. Let's go. Amazonia it is. We have Romantic in the red in the upper right-hand side of AZ and Chimiko bottom left. What a hero. Destroyed 14 Sway pretty much twice. Destroyed Focus in a fashion that I have not seen Focus being destroyed in a long time. So, do we have something special here right now? Or is it just the standard this time?
Yeah, with Focus having a couple of bad days here, it seems.
MK!
No way!
Sorry
On
to cut you off,
Amazonia?
but I think this is worth it. Yep.
What?
It's
How?
Chimiko, man. He plays MK against Undead on this map as well, but on Human Mirror. Yeah. 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 How will he make it work? I don't know. Maybe he knows now how to lightning... oh, right. No, he can just clap or Stormbolt creep, right? So there should be a guaranteed level 2, but then what?
And the AM should be creeping faster, and it will be easier to get level 3 here. Level 3 in Human Mirror is very easy. Is level 2 right away from Lab plus Green. And then the Cobalt Camp in the middle, plus the Green Murlocs. Boom, that's exact level 3. But creeping the Cobalt in the middle without Water Elementals, when Footies or MK have to tank, that sounds dangerous. Those guys do bash. Romantic sees it early, sees the MK, and must be like, what the hell?
Yeah, okay, let's see what happens, man. Ring for Romantic, Circlet for Chimiko. Maybe Star is born if he takes this all kill. Would be the first all kill
The player's forces are under attack.
in this format if Chimiko wins this map. But as we said, he's really not that good in Human Mirror normally. Maybe that is a little desperation. Romantic has had days where he made TH in Human Mirror look like a fool.
Yep. I still remember that from GCS. That was so insane.
These staff plays. Gorgeous.
Really nice footman scouting here by Chimiko. I think he has to play level 2 MK aggressively. He just can't trade level 3 for level 3. It would cost him too much HP. So he has to force the aggressive play here, force level 2 to remain the case for both heroes. Militia coming out. Wait. Is Romantic expanding in the face of an MK? What the hell is going on today?
Yeah.
Player's forces are under
What?
attack.
What if he claps 3 times? Aren't
He has
all the
no
peasants
clap.
dead?
He has Bolt and Bash.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Creep Jack or what? Or is he going for the Merc Camp? Nope. Creep Jack it is. But what can he do at this point? Can't nuke really. Last hit goes to Romantic, and that's level 2 with the big healing. Footman attacked. Can't really be saved. Does he want to invest the mana for a kill here? I don't think so.
Yeah, Chimiko lost track there of his opponent's army, of the whereabouts, and he totally was not expecting the expansion at all. If he had been there instantly with Stormbolts flying, with Footies there, this could have been dangerous, but Romantic was just left alone for 30 seconds, and that was enough time. Crept that quickly with his peasants. Expo's coming up now. His lumber is looking pretty rough, though. So many peasants.
Oh boy. That's super expensive. 7 workers. Okay, there's no staff on the MK. Kind of has to Yeah, so the fact that there's no block. Gets the kill right here, but he's still far away from 3. Weird early game. Like, when I play random on ladder, and I get a human mirror, I play Mountain King first into Dragonhawks, because it's fun. If he does this... There's no way he does this.
When you have a big tier 2 advantage in Human Mirror, going for quick sorceresses and priests is really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Later on, breakers can become the super hard counter, but if your opponent is fast expanding, that's going to be very late. TP back, now forced. Romantic can perhaps find one footy kill.
So with the TP gone, and the Stormbolt, and the fact that Chimiko is the best surrounder in the game, this is scary for this Archmage.
But he's got the heal pot, so he's not going to commit to it. Could have saved that footy with a Stormbolt. Lots of mana invested here to keep these footmen alive.
He has a shop up, can go for clarities. And it's a Sanctum, double Sanctum, Archmage second. Kind of expected a Blood Mage to go full troll.
And the expansion is working surprisingly well.
Yep.
Level 2 MK, not a very strong hero, can't really put much pressure on. The footman numbers were always there to keep the expo safe. Chimiko prioritizing taking out peasants here very heavily now. It's probably going to cost him a TP, this little expedition, I mean. Nice splitting of the footies by Romantic, by the way. Just a few kept at the expansion. And another view with the AM towards the main of the opponent. Boots, staff. Lots of mobility now for the first hero. And AM second for Chimiko comes out with Blizzard.
Huh. Okay. I wonder if he regrets not going clap. Shop falls, no breakers. Good attack. But that's a lot of experience for this MK now. Gets the first one. Gets the second one. 2 bashes in a row. Alright. Double Sanctum up. Needs the healing on the footman for Sork is out, just as he said.
But no Brilliance Aura yet. Like, the mana sustain is not easy to come by at all for Chimiko.
Without
He
the
would
shot,
love
definitely.
He would love to creep level 2 AM, but it's not really easily doable. He doesn't have Watch Elementals.
Romantic has a lot of control, also 60% on the tech. Towers now, Lumber Mill ready. You saw the casters, right?
Romantic is seemingly playing this with a lot of experience. Like, MK first should normally be a complete curveball and should catch you off guard, but it just felt like the Chinese. He had all the right answers at all times.
Okay. Chimiko gets the levels he needs. 3 and 2 and Sentry Wards. Oh, Tomo retraining into Blizzard. Oh, that's so much damage. Poor priests, man. They have to work overtime. Now we have the Brilliance Aura. Zeppelin. So cool to see.
Can slow the Zeppelin though. That makes it very difficult to maneuver with that thing. And the numbers aren't there quite yet. For
Footy
Romantic.
drop into the base. Archmage to defend at home with Blizzard on level 3. Even has a heal scroll. No, he's not dropping into that base, so he has to defend alone. Blizzard Wars, everybody!
It's a lot of damage on the peasants though. Ooh, that's a lot of damage on those peasants.
There's no disable, of course. The tower is gone. Oi, that's a lot of dead peasants. But here come the footmen trying to take out these casters, sandwiches them.
Nice Blizzard again, but only level 1, I guess. Not that much damage. MK trying to do as much as he can with the Stormbolt, but it's so many targets.
Clap would be so good, man.
Yeah, shouldn't he have gone for Clap this game?
I think so too. Thank you, MHS. What the fuck for the tier 1 sub?
And now tier 2 is up. We have MK coming for Romantic. We have Sanctums on the way. And Chimiko's timing is quickly slipping out of hand. He's in a tough spot.
Needs to heal up and push again. He doesn't have gold for Tome of Retraining. Archmage is not level 3. Mountain King is out. Can cancel the Blizzard. More and more towers. That was... Yeah, I mean... Tome of Retraining early was a big investment, but it's so worth it for Romantic. Just stand in the back, protected by almost everything. Cast that spell. So funny.
Going heavy on the potions as well here before the shop dies. Militia are here for Chimiko. This is his last chance. He doesn't have much more time. This expansion has been running for too long. Chimiko needs to win this game right now. But how can he? Against this AM with a Blizzard defensively in the back.
Towers. Okay. First attack upgrade done. First breakers out as well. Oh, immediately shut that one down with a Storm Bolt. Archmage has to go for the potion. Does so. There was a Zeppelin right next to it as well. But yeah, overwhelming mass for Romantic as it seems.
And the breakers aren't even here yet. With breakers coming out, this here's the first one actually. But the more we get, the worse this is going to become for Chimiko. The time pressure is still on him. Blizzard versus Blizzard by level 1 versus level 2. Big advantage with that. Now in range of the towers as well. Sorceresses starting to fall. The footies are still all slowed up here by Romantic. But mining is still fully in progress. In fact, Romantic's super rich. More than 1,000 gold. Not spending it. Should certainly do that.
Yeah, I feel like we say this a lot about Romantic. He's banking so hard sometimes without being maxed out. Like, he's not forgetting about it or something. He's going for upgrades. This is kind of on purpose, but right.
Oh, of course he wanted to make breakers, but the shop fell, so he couldn't go for breakers again.
Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah,
that's why.
That's an explanation. No mana on this Archmage anymore. Oh, Mountain King has a potion. Needs it soon. If there's a bash, he's dead. Oh, there is a bash. Not dead yet. So close. The Zeppelin to the rescue. Medivac. But one long-range Stormbolt and he's gone.
There's no source of healing here. The priests all died, as it seems. Finally, we have some more priests coming in from the main. These are lifesavers.
Dude, this is one of the most unique human mirrors I've seen. And finally, he's breaking that peasant line. Almost no additional mining anymore. Romantic is just waiting to dodge the bolt with the Zeppelin.
Invis on the MK. Could come in as a surprise. But MK is healthy again on Romantic's side. And now the shop is finished in the main. Now the breakers are coming. And they're going to be coming in force.
Yeah, we're playing ping pong with slow. Second attack upgrade started, but we're most likely not finished. Chimiko doing something in his main? No, just more breakers and the spell. Priest did a good job. Mountain King is healthy again. But Chimiko's getting quite some kills. And again, if there's a bash, he's dead. But no.
This Zeppelin has had some insane value this game.
Yep. Blacksmith is gone before finishing 2-1. Or is it 2-0? No, 2-1.
Okay, but the more important thing here, the Spellbreaker numbers are still increasing. And he does have the upgrade lead, of course. There was no time for Chimiko, no economy to go for a blacksmith and upgrades himself. He gets the flute now, which is nice. But he's so hurt everywhere.
Got the level 3 Archmage with this. So Blizzard, actually the same level now. Oh, level 2 Brilliant Aura though.
Oh, that's a big help.
Yep. Should Chimiko go for a shop in the back? Trying to break this expansion still. Let's see how this goes. Everything is hurt for Chimiko. Needs to scroll at some point.
So many breakers. 13 supply lead here now. And also the breaker health is looking much better.
Archmage.
Plus the upgrades.
Yeah, so much for a standard human mirror. Doesn't happen with these two guys. But I think finally Romantic help.
Yeah, really good hold. Excellent hold by Romantic here.
This Blizzard transition, man. how effective this was.
Yeah, absolutely. Just had the right answer at all times, realizing the early level 2 MK's weakness. Gets away with a little sneaky play there with losing vision. Chimiko losing vision of his opponent. And suddenly there's an expansion. Okay, Chimiko's gonna try again. I mean, this is the only line of play he has, trying to break this base.
With a bit of blizzard, that could be doable. Okay, he needs a lot. He has to repair. He's in a bad position for this. Should be shut down. And he takes a lot of damage as well. Okay, it's just a right click. Right click, expo kill. There's not even a TP. Okay, there's a TP on the Archmage. In this cast before. Repositioning. He will lose a lot, but can he finally break this? Nope. TP's out. No more blizzard. That should be it for Romantic.
Yeah, I think I agree. That looks like it's curtains. 76 versus 47 supply. 30 supply lead. That's rare to see.
In the human mirror for sure. Building a blacksmith now. What's he trying? More team shenanigans. And Romantic wants to end this. He doesn't want to play anymore. Like, no way. Stormbolt on the Archmage. No rescue for him except Invis. Could be dispelled. Nope. Does he have Adept anyway? No, he doesn't. But he has a building at the lab. That's just a matter of time. Invis doesn't do anything. Snipes one unit after the other. 30 supply lead. Almost a 40 supply lead.
Yeah, this is critical mass. Chimiko, I mean, he's trying, but there's no way. Nothing can save you here. Not even a disconnect, I think.
Yeah, hero kill maybe? Even that is super rough. The AoE is so sick. This militia doesn't do anything. But he doesn't interfere with the Stormbolt. GG! It was over for quite some time, I guess. And that's the equalizer. We go full distance once again. LP Club versus winners. 2-2. Baffled. Baffled. Another human mirror will decide this. This will be Sock versus Romantic. And as we said, Sock is a lot better in human mirror than his ally.
Yeah, I doubt he's gonna go for the MK first. But then again, Sock has played some weird strats in the past as well with the Dark Ranger second rifles, which I like to keep bringing up. But it is certainly a rare option.
Sock has a 54% win rate in human mirror. That's pretty good. Like 10% more than Chimiko had. That's a statement. Even if we can't rely on win rates too much. But yeah. This is going to be the decider. And it's so big for both of them. Let's see the bracket again. LP Club is currently at 2-3. Winners, surprisingly, at 2-2. So they could switch places here before going into the last day tomorrow with newbie versus winners and newbie versus lucky future. Everything can still happen except the LP Club wins the tournament.
Wait, if LP Club everything's still possible.
Yeah, everything could end up at 3-3, by the way. Right? Yeah. Oh, that would be them. I don't know what we do then.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
I go for a tiny little break
So-
again. Be right back.
Yeah, so newbie would have to lose both games tomorrow. So winners is at wait. So LP Club wins now. Newbie lose both tomorrow, and then it we're gonna be 3-3 for everyone. That would be pretty funny. All right, Human Mirror boys. Sock or Romantic? Who's the favorite here? Hard to tell. I'm actually gonna check out the results from these two against each other. So, Romantic versus Sock. Our game's about to begin. Let me just check the stats really quick. So it's 9-6 in series in favor of Romantic. 60%. Pretty even. And most recently, it's been Romantic losing the latest, winning before, Sock winning before that, Romantic winning before that. So it's been a back and forth basically recently, especially in Yule Cups, in Xiaoyi Cups, and Shuk Cups. So smaller online Chinese tournaments. These two have faced off pretty recently here so far. They have played each other in this year 6 times already. And it was a 4-2, slightly in favor of Romantic, but pretty even. Their exchange historically in the past. So we're going to go into our next grudge match, the decision match. Can Sock score for his team again? If he wins here, he's definitely the MVP for winners.
Yeah, I mean, killing Happy and Romantic on one day to take home 2 clan wars. That will be some special dance in Sock's home today for sure, or at the winner's team house. Romantic in the red in the bottom left, Sock in the upper right.
Are we actually going to see something out of the norm? Probably not. This is probably going to be Archmage play, probably going to be Breaker play. We are starting off with AM indeed. On some maps, we will see fast expansions every now and then, especially LR, sometimes Echo Isles, but Concealed, I doubt it. I certainly doubt it. This expansion is pretty hard to take. There's poison everywhere with the Creep Jack coming in. This is a bit of a nightmare.
I can definitely see it for Infi, for example. He would do that. But both players don't really strike me as the Human Mirror instant expansion players. Romantic a little more than Saw. That's about it. Thank you, Papa Doggo Doggo Popper, for the tier 1 sub. Nice nick you got there. Must be a pain to lock in.
I thought perhaps we're going to see some footy rock golem pull here to start off with a lab creep first, especially by Romantic. Like, Romantic will oftentimes use heavy militia, delays tier 2 in favor of more creeping, more footies, and level 3 AM early. But not the case here. Nope. We're going to go for the normal yellow camp into green for level 2 and then move on from there with a pretty fast tech. Footy scouting on both sides. Arcane towers coming up. Oh, Romantic actually skipping on it. Slightly greedy.
This feels like the first slow early game of the entire day. Everything was so action-packed from minute 2 on when the heroes spawn.
Yeah, true.
And now things finally slow down a little bit. As Human Mirror oftentimes is.
Better positioning here for Sock in the middle of the map at the green camp. Way more possibilities for him. Romantic is basically forced to play passively. Whereas Sock, he can decide to attack into his opponent's base if he wants to. Militia creep simultaneously coming out. I'm surprised. Romantic here is taking a more passive stance in the early game. That is not very common for him.
Mantle of Intelligence as well as Archmage is going to be +9. Romantic also with the Mantle, so that's okay. But the trade should go to Sock. There's a Water Mantle up for grabs, but almost expiring. So for Romantic we knew... Oh, Sock saw this, of course. The Footman was in the base. He saw that the tower was not up. And there is soon to be another Water Elemental.
And that's very annoying. And that's what you get for skipping the Arcane. The greed here being punished. Surround, 3 footy surround on the other footy. Pretty nice move right there by Sock. That's more experience. Getting 2 of his own footies blocked though. It's a trap! It's a trap, at least for one of them. Okay, one slips out. So it's a 1-for-1 trade at the end of the day.
Somehow... No. Okay, so much for calm early game. Sock is still on tier 1 as well. Has the resources, going double towers. Archmage is not healing at the fountain.
He's still not teching.
No. Romantic is halfway through.
What? He's queuing more footies.
Now teching.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's very late. He's
It's
gonna
funny
be level
because
3 though.
in other matchups, in pretty much every other matchup, Romantic is attacking so late and playing so many footmen and doesn't really give a crap about the tier 2 timings. Oh, he can't get the water elemental in!
Still
in
cancel the
range.
tower though,
Yeah.
which is a big deal of this. But yeah, that was a little bit sloppy. No footies here either to put in more pressure
Player's forces
from
are
Sock.
under attack.
And we do have level 3 on both sides now, so Romantic can defend pretty well. Considering he never got the Arcane Tower up, his base defense has actually been surprisingly clean.
Yeah. Yeah, Romantic is so strong in such things. Holding on, waiting for the right times, and then push very devastatingly. Thank you to Pariax for the 25-month resub. Yeehaw! Yeehaw, right back.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cowboy.
So MK is coming for Romantic, and Sanctum on the way as well. He doesn't know exactly how far ahead he is, though, of course. We have the easy information here. We as observers have it simple, can just tell, but Romantic doesn't know exactly. I guess he must know. He's a little bit faster, but he doesn't know exactly how much.
Footy skirmishes going on the left-hand side while the two archmages with boots are battling each other. Really trying... Oh, if he gets the Sanctums, then it's so worth it
A player's
to
forces
dive,
are under attack.
but now we get the water minute. Instant reaction by Romantic to block. So fast.
Nice peasant saves again. Okay, a few here will be dying, but the MK is already out. The Sanctum are, you know, somewhat close to completion, so Lumber isn't that big of an issue anymore. And here comes the Stormbolt. One footy definitely gonna fall. If he chases, it's gonna be an easy second kill. Rest of the footies might get away, actually.
Yeah, boots are still on the Archmage. Otherwise, kind of in range. Oh, the sheep block. Little unlucky for Sock. But one Sanctum still not finished. So at least some time to catch up. With a double Sanctum in his base. Mountain King, of course, as well.
Now, with the continued aggressive play here from Sock, not really can be achieved with this tier 2 advantage.
Again, not getting the
Yeah.
water mantle then. Second time.
Really
Uh-oh.
sloppy.
Under attack.
Stormbolt? How good is his surround game?
Oh!
Yeah.
That was close.
Jamiko would have forgotten it. With one hand in a handstand. So staff on Sock's side. Usually the romantic special. Double tower is actually pretty good. Of course an investment. More experience here.
player's
But it's not
forces are
too
under
much of an
attack.
experience lead for romantic. A little bit on the Archmage, a little bit on the Mountain King. Also only 2 priests out. He caught up.
Sock is going heavy for the distraction plays here. Invis on the AM. He wants to abuse the fact that there's no arcane in the main really, really heavily. The one hole into the base was plucked, so next to the barracks, spawning a water elemental won't do much. But right now, where the AM is standing, does he get it this time? Yep, there we go.
Okay, finally.
And this is so annoying.
That's 2 kills right away. So worth it. And he's creeping at the same time with the Mountain King. Big invul potion for him there. For everyone who's wondering when W League is starting, right after this match, we're not missing any map of anything here today. Or even a Zeppelin now.
A player's forces are
Blacksmith
under
coming
attack.
as well, so breaker upgrades will be queued here pretty soon. Of course, first you go for the priest to have the sustain, to help out the footies as well. And then breakers will be coming in later, and will, over time, entirely replace these footy numbers. Dude, Sock is abusing this base so hard. This is looking a little Infi-esque.
This also... I mean, there was once a reason he was called King Cancer. Romantic might think back of this,
A player's
of these
forces
days,
are under
right
attack.
now. Really nice how he buying the time and abusing the fact that there was no tower.
In the north, the 2 MK armies are meeting now. Romantic Doesn't want to give this map for free to the opponent. MKs are still very close in experience. Whoever gets this camp gets a nice little lead and gets much closer to level 3. Ogre Magi, that's the big chunk of the experience over here. Oh, can Sock steal it? Stormbolt. Oh, he gets it.
Item as well. Romantic, it feels like he's a little overwhelmed.
Under attack.
Like there's no direct fights, just these little skirmishes, and he kind of loses every single one.
A town is
And the
under
AM
siege.
back again. Almost has the mana for the next Watch Elemental. This is what we call a reminder game, though. After this game, there is gonna be Arcane Towers in the base.
Yeah, absolutely. He's getting a double kill, just like that. Okay, Mass Dispel now. That was a little ragey. I felt a little ragey.
A player's forces
So
are
many
under attack.
priests.
As annoying as this harass was, Romantic still got a good army, though. He got 50 supply now. He's got these masses of priests. He's got a level 4 Archmage also. MK almost level 3. MK for Socket isn't really an experience at all. Neither is the AM. So mostly this cost lumber at the end of the day.
Yeah, and like Romantic's tech was so far ahead.
Forces are under attack.
He caught up with these plays. Not Romantic. Sock's tech was so far behind. Red spot for the Chinese. Cloth plus 12. Decent, I guess. Not the greatest for sure. Level 3 for the Mountain King. And only an illusion in the base, in case you're wondering what's blinking so heavily. 1-1 done soon. 2-1 done for Romantic. More experience from the red spot. Archmage level 4. That's big. And for the first time in forever, the mage is meeting with his friends again.
A player's forces
Expansion
are
coming up for Sock. Not scouted yet, but the Water Elemental coming in for the scout is the perfect timing. If this one gets Stormbolted, this is a little bit suspicious. But I guess it's normal to Stormbolt just for the experience. And Sock gets the experience, but still far away from level 4 AM. This is the big disadvantage. Also, we do have a supply lead for Romantic.
And we have the big mana on the Mountain King. It's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
snipes. But is there TP? Yes, there is a TP on both sides. First fight of this game. Clap in the backline. Sock, I guess, has Bash. Yep, that could be an issue later. Priests are a bit out of position. Clap again. For this fight, it's insanely good. But if it's Breaker versus Breaker, Clap doesn't do much anymore. So this is a big power spike for Romantic now.
So much mana on Sock's MK with all these mana items he found earlier, and so easy to snipe these priests.
Yeah.
One after the next. But Sock's army is also quickly dying around him. We don't have too many breakers left. Sock dropping down to 41 supply only. Final level 4 for the AM.
Oh.
MK almost surrounded. Slips out.
That's definitely the difference of having Clap in this fight. Oh, Archmage. Does he have the time for the
Whoa.
TP? No! Because that's also the difference that the Clap makes. You can go for the nuke. Stormbolt and Thunderclap. So much damage thanks to the big mana potion. Sock was expanding behind this, but there is a lot of normal damage to knock this down.
So what's the play now by Sock? Counter expand or try to defend? It doesn't seem... counter attack, I mean. It doesn't seem like he can really defend. He has only 41 supply. I think he has to let this base go, but his favorite play, dropping into the main. He's gonna do that again.
Again,
He's
no
gonna do
Clap.
quite a bit of damage here.
Only Bolt. Oh, no Blizzard. Only Water Elementals. He doesn't even have the mana. Riju is running. This is an Exodus by Romantic, who breaks his Town Hall now.
A player's forces are under attack.
It is a lot of kills for Sock. And it's an expansion versus main trade, which is always favoring the guy who's attacking the main.
I'm surprised Sock didn't TP out there. He's loading up into the Zeppelin. That could have been dangerous.
Lots of units in the main for Sock. 2-1 upgrade started only now.
So he's finding a few more kills here, but with so much Dispel being available, these Water Elementals really can't do much.
Breakers make their move across the map, but there's no way he can fight. There was a lot of resources into this expansion. Oh, reveal boost to see this. Okay, so he knows the army is somewhere else. Let's go again. Might lose the Zeppelin, but there's still a TP, and if he can do damage, why not? Breakers are streaming in as well. The spells on the Water Elemental, but not enough just yet. Sock is playing so smart.
Good trades. Really good trades.
Double kill
2
again.
more kills for him. And Sock again fights his way back.
Call to arms you used even. He kills every single priest. Okay, there's one more. Saves this breaker. Nice control. And even kills breakers now. Wow! How much damage he does and how little damage he takes thanks to the Zeppelin.
Whoa.
What the fuck? How often did I say this today?
And suddenly he seems to have a bit of a lead. That's
Yeah,
insane.
right. Like he dropped Romantic 10 supply.
Damn, dude. That
There's
was a
no
sick play.
lumber. There's no lumber for the 2-2, or shouldn't be, because he has to rebuild the army. Sock will have the advantage in upgrades, and he's just doing it again.
No Stormbolt right now though, so harder to find these kills. Oh, and one Priest is finally... Nope, not gonna be lost.
He's not losing anything.
Dude, insane trades by Sock.
Yeah.
Oh, that one Spellbreaker.
Nope.
Is he gonna try to save? Oh, dangerous!
Oh!
Dude, Sock, you're playing with fire right here, my
He's begging
friend.
for it. He's begging for an anti-air. Water Elemental summoned, but the priests are not in range, all blocked by the breakers.
Jesus.
Level 5 Archmage for Romantic, though.
2-2 upgrades for Sock are about to be done. He's gonna be ahead in upgrades with that. Slightly only, though. It's 2-1 on the breakers for Romantic as well. But Sock, dude, how well he's doing this. Twice in this game. Such great distraction plays. Guerrilla warfare plays.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Echo is still wrecked pretty much for Romantic. He's at 50. He has 5-4. One priest dies, and now you gotta get away. 130 HP only. Yeah, of course
There's
not.
more kills to be found, Neo.
Yeah, of course.
Oh. Okay, only one.
One more hit, down to 122.
Dude, the Zeppelin pilot is having a stressful day.
He will get a fine reward, I guess. 600 gold. 2-2 finally started.
Gold lead for Sock by around 400.
Okay. 1,000. In the mines.
Yeah, I mean current gold.
Ah, okay. Yeah, 1,000
Players' forces are under attack.
Warcraft dollars mined more for Sock. He's really trying so much.
New Zeppelin.
Oh yeah,
That's
of
a
course.
key.
This is a little worn out. Let's go for a new one.
And the army is again away from the main. This is the perfect time to drop towards the peasants again.
Yeah. Zip zip. Stormbolt right click. One kill. Of course it's all shared experience and all, but 1,000 gold for Sock now. No one of course is really breaking upkeep. No one's teching.
A player's forces are under
Are we just
attack.
gonna mine out the main? And then big breaker ball and that's it?
I think one guy will expand at some point. But I guess it can't be Romantic. So what to do now? You need to catch up in Archmage levels.
Oh, the scouting Zeppelin as well. The damage Zeppelin is used for scouting, sees the army's movement out, and that is time for the other Zeppelin to return into the main again.
Yep. And to retreat with the second army, so
A
that's not
player's
caught up.
forces are under attack.
This is a TP, right? Don't you have to TP here?
Yeah.
Romantic could have really used the workshop and the flying machine.
Absolutely true. Red spot number 2 goes to him as well. Robe of the Magi, more mana. This is a TP. This must be a TP out. No?
Oh!
No? No?
Nope. Gets
Nope.
away.
Nope. Just nope. Nice movement with the Zeppelin. Yeah, he's trying to expand. A super cheap expansion with only one peasant that will take forever. But if that works, that's looking good.
And he's doing it again. Of
Nah,
course.
I think Romantic knows by now. Very
Finally
fun.
a Zeppelin. Finally a Zeppelin for Romantic. He's gonna have vision above the trees.
Yeah, it took some time. But he stole the second one, so he couldn't do it earlier, really. Swoop, another kill. 4.5. No coverage.
What an annoying game for Romantic.
Players'
Yeah.
forces are under attack.
Oh, 2 water elementals now. Wants to snipe the other Zeppelin. Some free experience. Mountain King close to 5.
Oh, very close.
Oh!
Oh, look at the unload! What is this? How many times has he done this on ladder? That he knows about this spot.
Yeah. Blizzard forgot some trees. Matt Morris, fix please. Favorite part of the job. Planting trees. Oh, Stormwall on the Mountain King.
Oh, it's still dangerous.
There's no staff, but an in-wall catching some hits. He knows.
Freeze. Tickle.
Water Elementals send again towards the expansion, but this is finished. And now, Romantic's under
Players'
pressure.
forces are under attack.
Look at the freeze again. Oh, what the hell, dude? That's pretty funny.
This is such a funny game.
So now when you're Romantic, like, how do you play this?
Yeah,
If you go north to attack,
yeah,
he's gonna drop you in the main.
yeah. Stormbolt on this Archmage who has no TP, no potion, has the town portal out though. Is there another Stormbolt? No. Zeppelin to the rescue. Okay, Expo's established, supply lead for Sock, and now it must be the other way around somehow? Like, Sock has to play defensively, hold this Expo, and then he wins.
Yeah. He has played distraction all game long, but now finally he has a superior economy. Now he only needs to hold, and then his game is his. Supply lead
It's
of
hard to
9.
hold. Hard
That's
to
a
hold.
big deal.
Yeah, but hero levels.
Hero levels,
1
yes.
each. Yeah, 5 and 4, and scrolls and stuff. Oh, Romantic is out of gold. Might be selling the talisman. Oh, no, got the invul. Okay, that's big. No blizzard. Still water elementals. Aura 3, by the way.
Okay.
No heal
Who's
scroll.
got the...
No TP on Sock side.
So impressed with Sock. Even if he loses this here now, this was really smartly played. Exceptionally smartly played by Sock. Like he played against Happy earlier.
Nice
Priests
spot.
are very far forward though by Sock. Is certainly a little bit out of position. And the breaker numbers look to be higher actually for Romantic. And gets a kill and gets level 5 for the MK. That's a really big deal.
Being stunned right away. Of course, he can snipe a lot of priests if he's skilled correctly. Sock is not too far away from 5, but he definitely needs these kills. Claps come in, not disabled the entire time. Zeppelin might give some guys PTSD in this fight. Water Elemental not dispelled immediately. And the militia is almost all down.
2 towers up in the back as well, by the way. But the Archmage in trouble, in the wrong position, and that's the big mistake by by Sock this game. Will it cost him the game? That hero kill, too easy to come by.
Oh
Romantic
my
seemingly
God.
on the defense this entire game, but now perhaps
No
he can
mana
win
on the
it.
Mountain King. Soon to be a Stormbolt. Level 6 on the Archmage. How does he want to break this now? It's mass teleport time. Even, like... Oh shit. This is not good for Sock. But Romantic, how brave he held on. Kept his nerves together. Is there some kind of a revive for the Archmage? He needs the Brilliance Aura.
But now the towers are exposed. And once they're getting attacked, they do fall pretty quickly, actually. And without them, this position not fortified at all anymore.
Militia has been used as well. Mountain King can't really carry. Hero focus not really a thing. Archmage coming back in. Cancelled. What was that? He has to walk all the way back. Did he move too fast? Invo potion used on the Mountain King. Oh. No mana on him. Archmage is finally back, but still no 5.
And Sok is right-clicking the MK heavily with the breakers to burn his mana, but this is a lot of damage uptime. Lots of lost damage uptime on his breakers. He's far down in breaker numbers now.
Control magic on the water elementals, though. Maybe that helps a little to get additional summons. Dispel level 6 for Cosmodan, or what? Not yet. And Sok is retreating, giving up his base a second time. 41 supply against 50. Needs a miracle.
Stormbolt, further right clicks, wants to drain some more mana, but again, lots of damage uptime lost on these breakers.
Yeah. Main gold mines are empty. There's nothing for Romantic anymore. Kills the Zeppelin with a dive, or is he? Not quite. Sok is still mining. He gets a few reinforcements while Romantic is completely outmined. He sent everything into this. It's such an all-in to this clan war.
There's the nail biter right here, but the GAM dies again! That's it!
Oh my god. What a finale! Sok not getting the double kill. He eliminated Happy in the first clan war of the day, but not Romantic. The Crab King stands tall and LP Club wins the clan war. 3-3. They end this tournament at 3-3.
Okay, that's good. If tomorrow Winners and Lucky Future both beat Newbie, we're gonna be 3-3 on everyone.
Yeah. And then the score decides. And then, yeah, I can't do the math right now.
That would be pretty hilarious.
LP Club definitely has a positive score with 19-18. For Winners, it's pretty much impossible to get a positive score. Yeah, it absolutely is. Oh my god, tomorrow is gonna be insane! So,
cool, man.
Yeah.
Penguin Sky Cup once again delivering here today with lots of fun matches. And we're close to the end, guys. We're gonna be back tomorrow to crown the champions tomorrow. But we're not done yet for today. We have one more event for tonight, 2 more matches. W League Europe is coming up here right after a short break, I guess. Hawk versus Cash and Sonic versus Thorzane in a best of 5.
Great matches. Before we close this, thanks for everyone who keeps this Liquipedia up to date. The result is already entered, so I guess the table is changing in a bit. Tomorrow, Newbie versus Winners. If Winners takes this, man, then we have the ultra finale of Newbie versus Lucky Future. And then, yeah, it could be... pretty much everything can still happen in this league. It's unbelievable. I love this Penguin Sky Cup. It's definitely a great contribution to the scene, having these clan wars. Action-packed today. And yeah, it continues. It just continues with Warcraft action. Remo said it. 10-minute break. We start at 5:30 with Hawk versus Cash. 2,000 viewers here. It's awesome. Like, September came and viewer numbers was hit by a switch and doubled. And yeah, if you like what we do, feel free to check out the links in the description. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We have a Discord channel. You can support us via donations, via Twitch subscriptions, via merchandise purchases, and the Amazon referral links. Plenty of ways to keep this channel alive and rocking and improving. So get some snacks, get some drinks, spend 10 minutes somewhere checking out these links and all. And then we're back. W League Europe. Can't wait. See you then.